Hey folks, this is IRATRON. Hope you're doing great. Thank you very much for joining us as we are playing Mario Kart on the Nintendo GameCube, that is. You know, we do have this game for our Wii U, and it's pretty fun, don't get me wrong. But I wanted to see exactly what this game would look like via emulation and everything. So, we got our hands on the Dolphin emulator, and we have inserted our disc, and so we are playing that guy for you right now. So, we're going to go ahead and pick our boy Luigi. You can see that the control is kind of wonky, and that's because I'm using my Xbox 360 controller. And it has a tendency just to take off in directions and everything, and it actually makes playing this game difficult. Now, it's funny, I've experienced similar issues with other controllers. If you guys have ever used the emulator and you've been trying to get it to work with whatever controller you have, you'll know the pain I'm going through right now. So, we'll go ahead and pick our boy Diddy Kong. You know, I wish Diddy Kong was in Mario Kart 8. That would be awesome. Anyways, let's see. I have played through this one already. We'll go ahead and play through Flower Cup. That should be fun. Okay, here we go. Man, I hope you guys are having a killer day. Hope life is treating you well and all that good stuff. Life here is treating me pretty well. You know, life, for the most part, is fantastic. And every day goes by without any hiccups and all that good stuff, you know. And then, every once in a while, boy, we rocket it out of there super quickly. Every once in a while, life throws you curveballs, you know? So what we've been doing is we've been battling kind of with health issues as far as my grandmother is related. She has cancer. She's had cancer for quite a while now, for a couple of years. It was diagnosed. And she's been doing okay, but as of like a week or two ago, maybe a little bit longer, she started having issues with her falling down. And my brother and I, we were convinced that it was because she just wasn't eating a lot. She's dropped a tremendous amount of weight. In fact, I think when she was last weighed, she was down to 89 pounds. So she's not a short woman. So I think that tells you a lot. But anyways, she started falling down. And my brother and I thought it was because she wasn't eating. And I'm sure that is a contributing factor because she's just skin and bones, really. And you know, I think her body is pretty much ate away all of her muscle and everything because she's just not getting nourishment. Anyways, to make a long story short, one day she fell, and then her legs started hurting her. So my dad and his brothers took her to the hospital. They performed some scans, and they determined that she has additional cancer, not only on her lungs and brain, but on her spine. Anyways, and on some nerve endings, and so that's what was causing her to fall, and that was causing her leg to hurt all of a sudden. So that was last week. She's been in the hospital ever since, and you know, that lady desperately wants to go home, and it's just really sad. It's just really, really sad. Anyways, sorry to unload all that stuff, but the point is, you know, man, life throws curveballs, and you just gotta grin and bear and pray, and everything will be okay. It may not be the outcome that you wish, but ultimately, I really truly believe that things work out best. Wow. In the end, you know? Anyways, back to the game. I was gonna say, that piece of crap can't be passing me. Yeah! We actually lapped a few people. That's so funny. Now, this game is running in HD! High resolution, it looks amazing. We have all the bells and whistles on, anti-aliasing, atmospheric, this and that. It's all set to max, and it looks pretty dang great, does it not? Super silky smooth, 60 frames a second. I think it's amazing that you can take a console like the GameCube, which looked okay in sub HD. You know, it looked alright. And you can play these titles on your computer, and they look phenomenal. They look absolutely phenomenal. A heck of a lot better than they ever did on their console, you know? Same goes for like the Nintendo 64. You can play some N64 titles that look amazing. Absolutely amazing. Blast Core in HD. You know, all the jaggies gone, everything turned on to max. It looks great. In fact, I would challenge most current-gen games to look that great. You piece of garbage. One thing I do like here is that since you have a partner system, a buddy system set up, you jerk, Wario. If you collect these 2 blocks here, you can have 2 power-ups, 1 for each character. That is great. And we're going to tap the right button to power slide around, similar to like what you find in Mario Kart 8. And once you release, you can kind of turbo off. That's how you achieve greatness in that game. So we're making pretty good progress. We haven't really encountered any bad guys, and that shell totally just about took us out. Anyways, let's talk about current events. Lots going on in the world. You know, this week we had the Pope and everything coming to town. Interesting. I really dislike that guy myself. I find everything that he said before Congress to be insulting. And we also have the blood moons tonight. Very interesting. The 4th within a year. All the lunar eclipses and the full moons or the blood moons have fallen on Jewish holidays. So there's a lot of conspiracy around what that can mean, what that means for like biblical prophecy and whatnot. So we'll be watching that with interest. Now going back to the Pope, I want to elaborate a little bit about what I just said. What bothers me about his address to Congress. You know, he basically come out and said that, you know, the United States, you know, needs to take in immigrants, we need to do more. But what he failed to realize, and what I think a lot of people fail to realize, is that the United States is one of the most giving, most caring countries in the world. We take in more immigrants than a lot of countries combined. That was never acknowledged. You know, we have 50 million people on food stamps. You know, we have over 1.5 million legal immigrants coming to this country every year. We have an unfathomable amount of illegal immigrants coming into the country. And what do? We put them on welfare, Medicaid, and that kind of thing. We give them an education, and, you know, we pray that they contribute to society. So for the Pope to come in and start blabbering on about how the United States is being selfish and needs to do more, it's an insult. And so it makes me very, very concerned. You know, I don't believe that he's a holy man like he claims. In his address, did he ever once mention Jesus Christ? Very unusual for someone who's grounded in a Christian faith. And so, that's where I stand on it. Definitely post down below. Guys, I'd love to hear your take on it. Oh my gosh, you jerk! So, 5th place. It's not good. And, you butthole. Oh my gosh. Where are we going? I've actually never played this level before. Hoo-wee! 4th. Okay. We'll take it. Wow, I like this level. Why isn't this one in Mario Kart 8? From here, it kind of looks like Toe Jam and Earl. Something like that. Did you guys ever play that Sega Genesis game back in the day? Power slide around there. Power slide around this corner. Truck it out. Anyways, kind of going back to my grandma. Been talking to my brother. I actually called her not that long ago. Just, I don't know, 30 minutes ago. And she said that she was trying to go home. And, you know, yesterday was really frustrating because they said that she would leave. And then the next doctor would say, you're not leaving. And then somebody else would say, you are leaving. And then someone said that you're not. And she ended up staying the night. And she was incredibly frustrated, as anyone would be, right? Anyways, whew, look at that banana peel. It's enormous. Anyway, so today, you can tell, she's very discouraged. But what's interesting and kind of bothersome is that my brother talked to my grandma, and she was basically saying that she can't use the bathroom, and the doctors are not going to allow her to leave until she can, and they've been giving her medicine and stuff like that to help her go number 2, and she's still not using the bathroom. And my brother said that he talked to our mom. My brother and I, we are twins, and she was told by our father that grandma's, you know, body's basically breaking down. Her organs and whatnot are beginning to fail, which is very, very interesting because he hasn't said anything to me about it. He hasn't said anything to my brother about it. And so that's one of the most frustrating things that I think we've experienced so far, is that there's no communication. I talk to Grandma Rose and I'm told one thing. My brother talks to her and he's told something else. my brother talks to my mom, and she's told something from my dad that neither my brother and I have been told, and it's incredibly frustrating. Anyways, that's my world. That's what's going on with me. Love to hear what's going on in your lives. Post down below, and we can definitely talk about it. Doesn't have to be video game related. I don't mind talking to you guys because you're awesome. Definitely part of the family and whatnot, you know? Anyway, so we're going to play through this course, and then we'll move on to something else. I actually remember playing a very similar level, maybe on the Nintendo 64. I definitely did not have this game on the GameCube. Sorry, Ballhole. This game looks amazing, doesn't it? Good grief. Man, the power of the computer. This is why, in my opinion, the PC is and always will be the master race. If you're a gamer and whatnot. Now, don't get me wrong. I prefer, of course, to play games on a console. In fact, whenever I play games on my PC, I always use a console controller. That's just me. A lot of people like standard keyboard and mouse configurations. Not me. It's just not my thing. I don't like it. Come on. Oh my gosh. Power slide around this, hit some turbo, just get rid of everything. Anyways, but you can't deny that the consoles are normally a generation or two behind the computer hardware. I mean, the second it's released, really. Golly, are we? We are not. I was gonna say, are we in first place? It's gotta be. Gotta be getting close, and I'm not at all. Where is this guy? And I've got someone on my tail. You butt face. Sorry. Oh my gosh, I'm mad now. Either way, even if we come in second place on this map, it's okay. We will, we're still gonna win. We have the points. Oh my gosh, this is ridiculous! And Wario. Good grief, Wario. Let's see if we can't hit him with the red shell. Oh, it's on its way. It's definitely going to make contact. It did. Oh, go, go, go. Very interesting how all these things drop. We might actually be able to catch up with this Dorcas. Whew, almost hit him. I definitely need like a targeting system. One thing that I really like about this game, guys, is that the power-ups, they're fantastic. You're not always receiving coins like you are in Mario Kart 8. Constantly, I'm either getting a banana or a coin, and that's it. And it drives me super monstrously angry. It drives me batty. And what I'm trying to say is, it sucks. But in this game, you constantly are provided with some pretty awesome power-ups. I think you notice in just these 4 races, we obtained all sorts of stuff. And you can definitely tell that this was around the Mario Sunshine time, hence the Sunshine characters. Game looks pretty dang awesome. And what's crazy is that it's not that incredibly different than what we've been seeing with Mario Kart 8. But that's my opinion. Post down below, let me know your thoughts and all that good stuff on that. And anything else that we talked about, guys, hit me up, Facebook, Twitter, all that good stuff. Have a fantastic day, and I'll talk to you soon. Hoorah!
Rock like this, rock like that. Go ahead and get your grown man on. Drop it like this, drop it like that. Go ahead and get your grown woman on. Give me a bag of good and a bunch of tricks, cause everyone too tough to be rocking like this. So come on, shake the load up, come on, shake loose your stress. I got a fifth and yet, and I can't miss my chance, cause shorty looking too good with the way she dance. So come on, shake the load up, come on, shake loose your stress.